Yisimcha Elokim ke'Ephraim u'Menashe. We bless our kids every Friday night. You should be like Ephraim and Menashe. But what is so special about these two? Why don't we bless our kids that they should be like other tzaddikim? Perhaps Ephraim and Menashe merited that we would use their name every Friday night because of the great display of Kibud Av, Kibud Sav, honoring their father, honoring their grandfather, and Shtika, being silent. Menashe was the Bechor, he was the firstborn. Yaakov Avinu put his right hand, instead of putting it on Menashe, he put it on Ephraim. What did Menashe say? Menashe could have said, Saba, grandfather, you got it wrong. I'm the firstborn, you have to put your right hand on me. But he said nothing, silent. Then Yosef tries to correct his father and he says, Dad, Ephraim is the young one, Menashe is the older, you should switch your arms. But Ephraim hears this and says nothing. Ephraim should have said, Dad, why are you intervening in this? Let Saba do what he needs to do. Ephraim said nothing, just like his brother Menashe. And Chazal teach us about the great merit of being silent. Chazal say in Avois Perek Aleph, Mishnah Yud Zayin. Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel teaches, Kol yomai godalti ben hachachamim. All my days I grew up with chachamim. I was always surrounded by chachamim. Velo matzati laguf tov ela shtika. The best thing that I found for a person to do is to be silent. Chazal teach us in Avois. Rabbi Akiva teaches us in Perek Gimel, Mishnah Yud Gimel, Siag LaChochma Shtika. Putting a fence around wisdom is being silent. That is the greatest fence. We hear from this that is a great maila, great benefit to remain silent. If Menashe and Ephraim displayed that, but not only that, they demonstrated Kibud Av. They honored their father. Ephraim didn't say anything to his father. Menashe didn't say anything to his grandfather Yaakov. Perhaps because of these two great mitzvahs, we use their names every Friday night and we bless our kids. You should be just like Ephraim and Menashe. You should have Kibud Av of their level. And you should learn from them to be silent, because silent will lead to wisdom. So how do you combine being silent and honoring your father? An unbelievable story about Maran Reb Chaim Kanievsky Shlita. When he was younger, he was sitting and learning in his house, leaning on the Gemara, and his father, the Stipler, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, went to his house, to the Stipler's house, and when he came in, so one of his daughters said, Abba, the Stipler, Chaime, that is how we used to call Reb Chaim Kanievsky, is not feeling well. He has terrible back pain. She was actually talking about the Stipler's nephew, but the Stipler thought she was talking about his own son, Chaime, Reb Chaim Kanievsky. So the Stipler ran to Reb Chaim Kanievsky's house, and he found him leaning on the Gemara, learning. And the Stipler says to him, Chaime, please go to bed, lie down on your stomach, I'm coming right back. And he came with some oil, and he gave him a very intense massage. Very intense. Reb Chaim Kanievsky didn't say a word. He felt 100%. He didn't know what was going on, but he didn't say a word. When the Stipler finished giving him a massage, he says to him, Chaime, now you stay in bed, stay here till tomorrow morning. Hopefully, Mitzvah Hashem, you'll be okay by the morning. And he left. Reb Chaim Kanievsky didn't say a word. He remained silent, because if your father says something, well, that is what you do.